Welcome to Jigsaw Geek, and today I'm going to talk to you about doing this White Mountain collage puzzle of Saturday morning cartoons. Now, this is a puzzle my husband picked out when we went to Barnes and Noble Barnes and Noble. I bought a puzzle, he bought a puzzle, and I was hoping that he would buy a puzzle and want to do it with me. But later he's like, no, I just bought it for you to do. I'm not doing it. And so I was like, oh, why did I pay full price for it then? Anyways, I did this puzzle without looking. I did this for a couple of reasons. I have not been on YouTube on my puzzling channel since school began. It's just been a little bit overwhelming. And so a couple of nights after school this week, I've been, getting back into doing the puzzle. And I wanted to do something really easy and fun, but I also wanted it a little bit of a challenge. So I did it without looking, and it wasn't hard at all. It was so easy. And because I knew all the characters, I could see, oh, this is Underdog. And, because of the colors, it wasn't hard to pick and place for this puzzle. And this was really a lot of fun. So I have a couple of pictures, so I'll put those on the screen. And then I have a video of me going through the puzzle in depth, so you'll be able to see that video. So White Mountain is a really good brand. I mean, the pieces are thick. I wouldn't say this is like quality or premium, but I really think they're decent, and the puzzle pieces are thick. I liked putting these puzzle pieces into place, and I don't do as many White Mountain puzzles as maybe I should. I think it's because almost all their puzzles seem to be collages. Time for an awkward voiceover. Now, I just put this video in, and I thought, you can't just put a video in, you gotta say something. I was gonna put it over what I was talking before, but I realized it was a little bit long, and so it didn't really fit in. Oh, look, there was Superman. We missed the Archies down at the bottom, the Flintstones, the Beatles, the Pink Panther. So, I'm just saying what you could see, like Batman and Robin, Underdog. But wow, this puzzle was so much fun to do. The only tricky things were that there were a couple of places where there were yellows and blues and a lot of reds, and you'd have to differentiate. I think I got Spider-Man done the first. That was like one of the first ones that I did. But you could see, so much fun to do this puzzle. As a part 2 to this, I want to talk about some puzzles that I got in the mail. Most of them were gifts I did buy one. So first, a fellow YouTuber from my Garage Geek channel, he also does puzzles. On his channel, he will often talk about things and then do a puzzle. And he really should start his own puzzle channel. However, his name is Chadwick, Chadwick's Channel of Stuff, and he sent me a puzzle. It was this really cool Salvador Dali. And this is called Tres Picos from 1955. Now, there is a lot of white. I'm sure it's going to be difficult, as a lot of art puzzles are, but it's a pretty interesting and cool puzzle. Oh, and the puzzle pieces look nice, too. Oh, and there seems to be an informative sheet in here, something for me to be able to read in the video. But he also sent me some stamps, and I thought that was so sweet. It was totally unexpected. I'm a beginning stamp collector. I've always been fascinated by stamps, but I never really collected them. But he gave me this sheet of the world of dinosaurs, and it's really cool how each one is a little perforated stamp of its own. There's some at the bottom too. And then he also gave me this endangered species sheet. And one that is so cool. I actually used to have these. I gave them to my brother. But now I really want them. And so I've actually been looking for them. And so he gave me this classic movie monsters stamps. Oh, that's gorgeous. And he actually gave me some extras. Plus these Alfred Hitchcock stamps. So I know this isn't a stamp channel. I wonder if those exist. They must. Oh my gosh, am I going to have another channel? But he sent them with this puzzle, and that was just so cool. I bought this puzzle off of Vinted, and this is a Mondo puzzle. And I paid $4 for it. And I know these puzzles are difficult. I've done Mondo puzzles before. But, for $4, that was a no-brainer for me. I love the decoration on these boxes. And then another viewer from this channel, she sent me some puzzles, and that was so sweet. Her name is Shirley. She sent me this Frank Lloyd Wright. Now, I have to say that I'm guilty because I know better than to do this. She sent me pictures of a haul. She got a huge haul of puzzles. And I said, oh, I like this one, this one, and this one. And I did not mean for her to send them, and that's what she did. And so I have to remind myself not to do that. I mean, there was just this big stack, and huge. And she was, telling me which one she liked. And so I was saying, oh, this one's nice, this one's nice. And so she sent them to me. So, feeling a little guilty, but these are gorgeous puzzles. So Shirley, when you see this, thank you so much for doing that. I mean, look, this puzzle is, it's gorgeous with the gold. Frank Lloyd Wright. And then she sent me The Sea at Sata by Hiroshige. And I now have, I think, 3 or 4 puzzles in this series. And I love these. I mean, look at that. That's display worthy. Look at how beautiful this puzzle box is. I mean, stunning. Full frontal. And then she also sent me this Frida Kahlo. And that's awesome because, I mean, look at that. Because I also have this Frida Kahlo. So now I have both in, from this series. This is the great, Eurographics. Yeah, Eurographics. Look at that. So that was a small puzzle haul. I want to thank Chadwick and Shirley and the people at Vinted because I got a good deal on that Mondo puzzle. I'm going to go ahead and apologize because I really haven't been on YouTube supporting the puzzling channels, and I'm going to change that. So I'm going to publish this video and then start watching other people's videos, trying to get caught up. And like I said, I started back by doing a kind of fun, an easy puzzle with a lot of colors, but also, with characters that I know from Saturday morning cartoons from when I was young. And actually, this is from when I was young, but also from a little bit before me. But still, I grew up on many of these cartoons on Saturday morning. So as always, I want to thank you for the support. And if anything in this video is intriguing to you, then please go ahead and leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next one.